What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Here we are at about $87,000 on this, the 21st of April. Yes, it's a new day. We've got 22 hours left in the day here. We just closed out the old day, beginning the new with what looks to be a breakout move. Now, I don't know about you, but this is pretty spectacular volume in a very short amount of time here. 2 hours left in the day. We already have about as much volume as we did the day before, and the day before, right? So by the end of today, I assume we will absolutely have more volume coming in, potentially even above average volume coming in on this breakout move of this relative area here. That's nice to see. Volume coming in while you're moving up higher is a good thing. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, yes, you can see it's happening right now. This is looking to be pretty legitimate. Now, what we're looking for out of this move, first, is that whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's the next day, whatever, but probably soon, probably by the end of today, but it doesn't matter what day it is, okay? We're looking to close above $88,000, okay? If we can close above $88,000, we're closing above this daily high close. We are officially, at least in my opinion, validating this as a low and officially breaking out of this consolidation phase here, looking to go higher, right? That's why I think it's the low right there. I mean, I think it is the low, but I think that once we get above 88K on a daily closing basis, just because we get above 88K today, if we go all the way up to 92K, but we have 10 hours left in the day and then we come back down, we did not break. We actually rejected, and that's really bad. So we need today to close 22 hours from now, close above $88,000. Validate this low. Validate the break of this lower consolidation phase. Validate the breakout move to come, which will take us likely back to this point here where we broke out from this overall consolidation phase, right? This eyeball looking thing. It's kind of like a diamond pattern. It's a very ugly diamond pattern, but hold on real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, so I do believe that we're going to see, and I want to make sure actually you guys can hear me. Yes, okay, cool. I do believe that we're going to see this move right now that we're in the midst of over the coming days by the end of April, within the next week or so. I would think that we are not just above the breakout point here, but we're back above $100,000. I'm even calling for, and I have been calling for all month, that we will be at $111,000 by the end of this month, right? That's the expectation. That's been the call all along. If we don't, I will say that if over the next couple of days, you know, like today is the 21st, tomorrow's the 22nd, if over the next couple of days, today and tomorrow included, if we don't get some growth up to this 90K area, we will start to talk less about that 111K area. But, you know, as likely or unlikely as it may be, some people might say that's impossible. Bitcoin can't move up to $111,000 by the end of this month. But that's the thing, man. It's already done a movement like this not too long ago. You look at that low, you go to this high. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That low there to this high there. That was a 9-day experience, right? That was the 4th of November to the 13th of November. That was a 9-day experience. And if we started moving technically yesterday, right, from that low to the high here, we would see prices that are well above $111,000, maybe even above 120 or 117K right there by the end of this month. That would put us at the 29th of April, not the 30th of April. So it's very possible, you guys. It's absolutely possible that we could see 111K and beyond by the end of this month, but it just depends. Are we moving now? Is this the beginning of a phase up like this, or are we going to see something that's a little bit more meandering, you know, a little bit more methodical along the way? I very much believe that we're on our way to new all-time highs one way or another. But ultimately, that's been the call. That's been the call, right? So what I also do expect out of this move is that as we're moving up, it's going to be faster than what people think it's going to be. I think a lot of people will expect us to find resistance here. We're not going to find resistance here. So we're going to break out. People expect us to find resistance here where we found support. We're not going to find resistance there. Or if we do, it's very momentary, and we're going to continue moving our way up. I think that any area that we find resistance at, we're going to sell off immediately really harsh, and that's how you know that we're going to continue ripping to the upside, because I think that this move, we'll see. This is kind of just based on, I call it experience or call it intuition. I don't know what to call it, but what my expectations are is that this is going to be a faster than anticipated move. This is going to be something faster to the upside than we've seen since November. It's going to be a very comparable move. I think right now, yes, this is going to be very comparable to this here, but we'll see. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. That doesn't necessarily mean that in 9 days, when we're up here at this area, if we're up here in this area, if we move something like this, that we're going to consolidate like this and just move up a slight bit afterwards. No, I don't think that that's what's going to happen. I don't think that the same aftermath is going to happen and we're going to consolidate for months afterwards. No, I just think that this next phase up, what we're doing right now, is going to take us all the way to new all-time highs. Whether it happens by the end of this month or it happens in early May, I think we're going there right now to new all-time highs, and we will probably consolidate a little bit at that area and continue working our way up through May and through June and so on, right? Ultimately, high to low here, the expectation is to go, regardless of the timing, because timing is not the easiest to get. The expectation is to go from here. The next target is the golden ratio, 94.4K to 97K. We break through that, then it's onward to 100K to 104.6K. Then we break through that, it's time to look for new all-time highs. Anything from prices above 109K to 121K and beyond are suitable. We're looking at $121,000 to $140,000 by the end of May. We're looking for 150,000 to 180,000 by the end of June. That's the expectations, right? Everything's looking good. We got the different the different behavior begetting the different result here, right? Every single time that we've rejected in this downtrend on the RSI, you can see we've moved down just like this. It was an immediate rejection all the way down each time, right? Immediate rejections here, we consolidated. There was no immediate rejection. We just consolidated. So different behavior begets different results. Different results we do have, my friends. We're breaking away right now from this downward sloping resistance line over here that we formed back on the 20th of January there. We're breaking away from this line officially. Whether you want to take the wicks, whether you want to get something that's a little bit more properly fit, however it is, there's no denying it. We're breaking free right now. We're getting the volume to back it up. And the next targets, whether you want to get on board with 111K, 180K by the end of June, whether you want to get on board with that or not, at least accept that from here, consolidating below the 382 like this means we have a one-stop journey, or one-track journey, a non-stop journey to the golden ratio, at least there, if not potentially even to the 786, 886 by the end of this month, you guys. Over the coming week, if you can't get on board with the 111K, it's too far-fetched for you. Okay, that's fine. At least accept that 94K to $104,000 is happening between now and the next 9 days, but like the next total 10 days of now left in the month. I do believe, I mean, it's very obvious, very clear at this point that April's going to close green. What we're looking for, I think what would be really nice to see is not just a bullish engulfing candle of last month, but a bullish engulfing candle of the prior month of February as well. If we could come all the way up, you guys, we got 9 days, 22 hours left, essentially 10 days left. If we can close above $102.4 thousand by the end of this month, that would be an immensely powerful signal. You can't be bearish. You can't be at that rate. You can be bearish now. We haven't validated the low. You want to be bearish at 88K? Go for it, right? There's still arguments to be made that we haven't found the low and we could go lower, but you can't be bearish with a monthly bullish engulfing candle in your face that eats up the prior 2 months closing prices. Literally, if we close above this, we're closing above last month's closing price, the month before, the month before, the month before, the month before. We're closing at new all-time highs, and we're eating up a quarter of a year's worth of price action in 1 month, right? So closing above 102.4K, regardless of any other targets I've said, it would be a big deal. It would be a big deal, and it'd be a very powerful signal that over the months to come, we have nothing but upside to go. I want to end the video here with a very bullish note. It's something that I started off the video with today. It's a very bold call. I don't know if anybody's got the nuts to call for this in this space, or if you're a lady, if you've got the brass, you know what to call for this right now. But what my expectation is that between now and the end of the cycle, which is going to be October 2025. That's when I think Bitcoin's bull cycle is coming to an end. It's October 2025. Between now and the end of this cycle, we will have no more red months. Everything's going to be green. We're going to have our first red month in the bear market. That's what I'm calling for. It's a very bold call. We'll see how it holds, but I'm the reason why I'm going for that call, the reason why I'm taking that stance is because first off, it's a bold call. I'm not afraid of bold calls. Secondly, I mean, most importantly, I should actually say this is the first reason is that's what we've done historically speaking. That's exactly what we've done every single cycle historically speaking, right? Here's what I mean. From the end of this cycle, we go back 12 months, right? 12 months here. Do you notice something? There's one red month. 2 red months. That was a pretty neutral red month. It actually says plus. It's got a positive percentage. You see that it says plus 3%. So actually only 1 red month still. And then here that was a negative 11% month. So 2 red months in the last year. 2 red months in the last year, technically 13 months, because this month here, the very first month, it doesn't get counted, right? It says 0, so technically the last 13 months, whatever. We go from here, high, we go to the 12 months before, right? Only 2 red months, only 2. We take the next cycle, high, we go to the 12 months before, 3 red months, 3. One of them was pretty damn neutral though, wasn't it? We go to the cycle, not the cycle high, but the end of the bull cycle, right? I think that it's very obvious this was the end of the bull cycle, not this here. If you call that the end of the bull cycle, my question is, when you're doing analysis, is this the beginning of the bull cycle? No, this is the beginning of the bull cycle, but this is the end of the bear, right? If you can conclude that, if you can see that, it's the same thing. End of the bull, beginning of the bear. It's the same thing, just to an opposite effect. So we take this cycle here, not from the cycle high, but the actual end of the cycle. From here, 12 months back, again, you get only 2 red months that were green. Actually, the last one was red. So three red months out of the whole last year. If we're assuming we're in our last year now, and I think that we are in our last 12 months, I think that October is whenever the cycle comes to an end. October of this year. It means we go back 12 months, 13 months, whatever. We've already had 3 red months. I think the rest of the cycle is going to be green months, you guys. We've got a lot of growth to go, and it makes sense that we do, because the end of the cycle target that I have is $500,000. We're going to need nothing shy of every single month being green if we want to see those targets happen. So we'll see how it goes. 1 month down, 5 more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. 6 more to go. So that'll be 7 green months in a row, you guys. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be absolute mayhem, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it all starts here. That's all I got for you. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm excited for the coming week. I think it's going to be a good week, you guys. We'll see how it goes, though. You know, if we have to close, while it's exciting right now, it's easy to talk about because Bitcoin's already up 2% in the first 2 hours. It's important to close today above 88K. Excitement is nice, it's fun, but let's keep ourselves reserved at least moderately until we get a daily close above 88K, okay? Or, I mean, man, if we just crush it, if I wake up tomorrow and like 12 hours from now, the price is up at 90K, we can celebrate a little early, okay? I think it's okay to celebrate at that point. I got nothing else for you guys. Take care. Thank you all for being here. And buckle up. If you have money on the sidelines, park it in some crypto. It's time to go, baby. Let's go. All right, take care. Bye.